In a time where all games were gray, one game was gold! How's it going, everyone? BrewUnited here from a Labor Day weekend here in North America. Got the most iconic of games coming up shortly, which is The Legend of Zelda in the very unassuming gold case. One thing you'll notice with this game is it was the genesis of many different games that came out of this, and mainly the modern RPG and the open world maps. Let's do a deep dive. So, truth be told, I did not own this game until just a few weeks ago when I picked it up off eBay for around $15. If you buy the game loose, it's not going to be that expensive, and you're able to tap into some nostalgia. Now, the reason I didn't have it is a bit of a strange tale, because I would always be going around friends' houses that had the game, and even though I wanted it at the time, I could get some different games. You know, they had it at their place, and we used to go around there, drink Mountain Dew, eat Doritos. That was, I guess, the original Twitch in the 1980s, or the concept of. And one person would typically take the role of making maps, because the one thing Legend of Zelda was many different screens that you would have to go. You'd have to remember where things are. You couldn't get past certain stages of the game without having either an upgraded sword, a boomerang, a shield, a bomb. So there was a lot of different things to this game that really made it special for the time. I'd love to hear if you actually had similar things in your life. You know, did the game actually make you draw maps out? You know, did you actually do that? Or did you have a memory that was so good that you could actually remember it? Love to know in the comments. This game had such a meaningful impact on Robin Williams that he actually named his daughter after it. So you start out the game in one of the more iconic scenes in video games, which is, it's dangerous to go alone, take this, and off you go. You know, you pick up your sword, and this is the beginning of the game. Take a few steps out, and first time you play the game, you have absolutely no idea where you're going. All the monsters are new. They path in unique ways. Your ability to fire your sword, your magical ability, goes away as soon as you're hit once. So it becomes almost difficult to maintain that when you're first playing it. Also, I noticed when I came back to this game that it was really difficult to use the controller. It's almost like we've grown beyond these old controllers, even though I played many other games since. But this game is significantly more difficult by that controller, and just the control pad in general feels clunky again. I need to somehow remedy that with my gaming. So one of the first things I also remembered is I have no maps anymore. I used to be the cartographer of sorts with my friends. So we're going in this dungeon to start with. I have absolutely no idea from my memory what I'm doing anymore. So I'm heading in directions. I notice there's no map up on the top that you normally fill out after you get it. And the pathing of these creatures is something that I do not remember how they work anymore. You know, but when I was younger, you could just immediately pop on the game. You knew how the bats would path. You know they slow down, and you know after you kill them, you get the item from the room typically. So picked up a key, and I know in each one of these rooms there's things you can push potentially. There's walls you can blow up. And then, you know, we're off to the skeletons here. The skeletons are pretty easy. You know, you can see what I did there is get on top of the section and start swinging away, so I at least have some protection from one side. So once I complete these, I pick up an additional key, and I start heading into different locations to basically go to the next part. So I'm roughly remembering at this point where I need to go. I know I need to unlock the door. And from there, I start heading directions that probably forks in multiple ways. So this one's just a direct path. Again, skeletons, pretty simple. So I'd love to know what you remember about this game and some of the aspects of the game when you played it. Was it hard? You know, did you become really good at it over time? And what things did you find out while you were playing it without maybe some online guides that you have today, Nintendo Power, or was it one of those lunchtime conversations you have with your friends where they had beaten a part of it, or you were invited around, and you were playing on their Nintendo? Was there a section that you didn't find out yourself? And again, there you go with the key showing up, so we can move a little bit further on. So the bats, actually, after a while, I really didn't find that these were that difficult. There we go. We finally have the compass. I remember spending half the time in the game just with that beeping noise. It's like beep, 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 beep. Like something's backing up on you, just constantly annoying you, grates you. Knew that you could push that. I remembered that. But I don't want to go that way, do I? So more droplets. And finally, a piece of a map. See, this is coming back now. I'm playing and I'm remembering where things are coming. And there we go. Come on, get the map. Good. This was always easy with the skeletons because where are they going to go? They can't drop off. So they're basically going to be there. Oh, I can't stand these guys. These are the guys that are going to kill me. If anyone kills me, these guys will kill me. Maybe not. I got him trapped. Nice, got bombs. I forget what they're called. They always come down and you have to trick them. Yeah. Now you follow it and you got some time to run around. I think you press this one down here. There we go. And this is the cool thing about the game. It almost goes to a Super Mario side-scroller where you can gain items. So here we're going to get our first bow in the game. There's a bat. Come on, man. I think you need to get arrows. Man, it's so incredible playing this game and going back and not knowing what to do anymore. It's I guess, 86 was kind of a couple of years ago. I think I'm just going to do the first dungeon. I think that probably will be enough to give everyone that little bit of nostalgia back. Unfortunately, I can't play the music in this game because of copyright rules. Nintendo has been absolutely harsh from what I can read on the internet about it. And basically putting claims against every video that has some music in. So I might have to whistle at the end of this. Hopefully that won't be that offensive. And I remembered the bomb because I looked at the map and you could see that you could actually go up. And I do not have my sword power, so I'm just going to skip them. Oh, the hands that come in and grab you. You remember those? I do not like those things. Those are creepy. Oh, the dragon. Yeah, I totally forgot about this. It's like going back and playing the game for the first time with certain memories. Just blow them up. I think bomb's a good idea. I wasn't close enough that time. Come on, get closer, me. There we go. Put it right on him. And an extra heart container. So if you're a completionist, this is one of the things that I remember is going back, getting all of the heart containers so you have additional health. And here we go, picking up one of the key components in the game, a piece of the Triforce. So Ganon had stole a piece of it. What we're doing is trying to go back, get them all, and then through that, we're going to rescue Princess Zelda. So do you remember Legend of Zelda? I hope that video brought you back, brought some nostalgia back, or makes you want to take it back out and dust off the game, blow on it, and pop it back in your Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you enjoy the content, got a lot more to come, please subscribe. Thank you.